Please welcome the platform party and College of Education faculty. Please welcome the graduating class of 2022-2023. Thank you. Please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated. The University of Maryland Land Acknowledgement. Every community owes its existence and strength to the generations before them around the world who contributed their hopes, dreams, and energy into making the history that led to this moment. Truth and acknowledgement are critical in building mutual respect and connections across all barriers of heritage and difference. So, we acknowledge the truth that is often buried. We are on the ancestral lands of the Piscataway people, who are the ancestral stewards of this sacred land. It is their historical responsibility to advocate for the four-legged, the winged, those that crawl, and those that swim. They remind us that clean air and pristine waterways are essential to all life. This land acknowledgement is a vocal reminder for each of us as two-leggeds to ensure our physical environment is in better condition than what we inherited for the health and prosperity of future generations. Presiding over today's ceremony is Dr. Kimberly Griffin, Dean of the College of Education.
Good afternoon, graduates, guests of honor, College of Education faculty and staff, family and friends, and welcome to the College of Education's 2023 Spring Commencement Ceremony. It is a pleasure and an honor to celebrate this significant milestone with our Summer 2022, Winter 2022, and Spring 2023 graduates. I'm so proud of the 196 students who have successfully completed the requirements for their master's and doctoral degrees. Today is the culmination of their hard work, perseverance, and commitment to the future of our society. Our graduating EdTerps have received a high-quality education from a world-class institution and are ready to use the skills, knowledge, and experience they've gained at Maryland to help create a more just and equitable society and tackle society's grand challenges. They've been challenged to lead fearlessly in and out of the classroom. They've learned how to bring empathy and compassion to their work. They've championed equity and social justice. They've been prepared to be transformative and impactful educators, researchers, counselors, and psychologists. and now they are ready to have a real impact on the world. I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to some of these EdTerps who will change our world. Will Jacqueline McGrammett, Haley Walters, and Taylor Wigglesworth please stand if they're able? These students are this year's Teachers of Promise. Awarded by the Maryland State Department of Education, these EdTerps were selected for their high academic standing and strong potential to be outstanding teachers. Congratulations. Will Taylor Harris please stand, if she's able? Taylor received the Maryland Association of Teacher Educators Distinguished Teacher Candidate Award. Each year, they honor just one teacher at each institution in the state based on their promise and potential as a future educator. Congratulations, Taylor. I'd also like to recognize Maria McGee. Will you please stand if you're able? Ms. McGee is graduating with a Master's of Education in Curriculum and Instruction. She graduated from Columbia University with a bachelor's and master's degree in mechanical engineering. After graduation, she spent 2 years working as a civilian engineer for the Navy. Following her passion for teaching, she enrolled in our master's certification program to pursue a career as a high school math teacher. Ms. McGee is committed to ensuring that emergent multilingual students have access to an equitable education and plans to begin her teaching career in Montgomery County Public Schools. We take pride in all of our graduates, every single EdTerp here today, and we are so pleased to celebrate their accomplishments. Now, I know that our graduates didn't reach this point alone. It takes a village, and I'd like to recognize all of the faculty members, staff members, advisors, and loved ones who have continuously supported our graduates on their academic journey. Thank you. This is truly a joyous occasion for all of us. At this time, I'd like to introduce the platform party, so I'd ask that you all please stand and be recognized. Dr. William Liu, Chair, Department of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education. Dr. Laura Stapleton, Chair of the Department of Human Development and Quantitative Methodology. Dr. Nihat Polat, Chair, Department of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership. Dr. Megan Madigan-Piercy, Associate Dean for Undergraduate and Graduate Studies. Dr. Bridget Turner-Kelly, Associate Professor of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education, and our Diversity Officer. I would also like to introduce faculty members, staff, and students who are playing major roles in our ceremony today. Mr. David Toledo, Grand Marshal and Chair of the College of Education Senate. Dr. Ebony Terrell-Shockley, Executive Director of Educator Preparation and our commencement narrator. Ms. Brittany Berry, Academic Advisor, College of Education Undergraduate Studies, and our graduate announcer. And Ms. Janice Cornell DeMoss and the staff of the Office of Student Services who coordinated today's commencement ceremony. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. And finally, I'd like to recognize every College of Education faculty and staff member who volunteered their time to make sure today is a memorable one for our students and their guests. Would you please stand? Faculty, staff, thank you. Joining our celebration today is Ms. Barbara Friedlander, representing the College of Education Alumni Network.
On behalf of the College of Education alumni, we welcome you as new alumni. Your affiliation with the university is a lifelong relationship. Once a Terp, always a Terp. We value that relationship, and we hope that you will also. I want to encourage you to become involved in the education alumni as you continue in your career. Take advantage of the activities, the mentoring we provide, and the free professional development offered, and enjoy your ongoing involvement with the university. I look forward to meeting you all at future events through the university and the College of Education. Congratulations on this wonderful achievement.
Thank you so much. And now I'd like to introduce our College of Education commencement speaker, Dr. Ellen Gaske. Dr. Ellen Gaske is Senior Vice President, Academics for Specialized Education Services Incorporated, or SESI, a catapult learning company where she is responsible for the coordination and implementation of academic programming in all SESI schools in this region. In this role, Dr. Gaske coordinates efforts for the assessment, curriculum, and instruction team to oversee each academic region. Dr. Gaske began her special education teaching career working for the Howard County Public School System, where she worked as a special education teacher, resource teacher for the Office of Special Education, and later as a supervisor of special education for grades K through 12. Over the course of 40 years in the field of special education, Dr. Gaske has conducted extensive training in reading for general and special education teachers. She's also taught courses for Johns Hopkins University in the areas of reading and written language disorders. Dr. Gaske received her undergraduate degree from the University of Maryland, right here with us, with dual certification in special and general education, followed by a master's degree in communicative disorders from the Johns Hopkins University. She also earned her Doctor of Education degree in special education with an emphasis on learning disabilities in 1991 from Johns Hopkins. A member of a number of professional organizations, Dr. Gaske also served as a board member for the Maryland Association of Non-Public Special Education Facilities for 4 years. Dr. Gaske currently serves on the University of Maryland College Park Foundation Board and the College of Education Board of Visitors. Welcome, Dr. Gaske.
Thank you, Dr. Griffin, for that kind introduction. Welcome to all of our distinguished guests, our graduates, proud family members, and professors. I'm truly honored and humbled to have an opportunity to honor this year's graduate students on such an important day in your lives. I have spent, as you heard from Dr. Griffin, I have spent my entire career in special education. My journey began here in 1975, when I graduated with a dual degree in special education and general education. 48 years ago, I would never have thought I would be standing here with you today. Looking back, I fondly remember many classes at the Benjamin Building, no air conditioning, no laptop computers, and can you believe it, no cell phones. Somehow, we made it through. While teacher shortages today are something that we certainly know about, 1975 was a very different matter. We actually had too many students in the College of Education, particularly special education. Therefore, after my sophomore year, we had to reapply and interview to earn one of the 90 coveted spaces in special education. As you can most likely guess, I managed to get through, and since then, I have never looked back. Coincidentally, 1975 was also the first year of the passage of IDEA, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. I was one of the first graduates of the University of Maryland to actually write an IEP. My trajectory in special education took me from a special education teacher in Howard County to a resource teacher, supervisor of special ed, to the non-public world of private separate day schools where I continue today. I have really seen it all. Shifts from pull-out resource rooms to full inclusion, whole language to structured language approaches, invented spelling to rules-based instruction. I experienced the regular education initiative of the 1980s, No Child Left Behind in the 1990s, Common Core State Standards in the early 2000s, and most recently, Every Student Succeeds Act in 2015. All of these experiences have shaped my educational philosophy today. All of you, as 2023 graduates of the University of Maryland, have no doubt been affected by some, but certainly not all, of the aforementioned trends. No question, in the years to come, you will have an impact on policies going forward. It will be fascinating to see what you do. You've also been influenced by world events, most recently, the effects of a worldwide pandemic on both your personal and your school lives. You've had to be resilient and resourceful to adapt to the grand challenge of attending school remotely, classes on Zoom, and separation from classmates and opportunities to collaborate on amazing projects in person. Every generation is both blessed and cursed by events out of their control. The greatest generation by World War II and the Depression, my generation by Vietnam and civil unrest. Yes, actually in the early 1970s, we actually had the National Guard here on campus with curfews and tear gas on Route 1. That also made us strong, resilient, purposeful, and driven. Here at the University of Maryland, you have been the beneficiaries of a College of Education strategic plan that values impact, excellence, diversity and inclusion, innovation, social justice, collaboration, and community. You would not be here today if you were not, in your hearts, passionate, intelligent, and dedicated individuals who want to make a difference for all of the students you will have the privilege to teach. I am keenly aware of the dedication of this university to the grand challenges of our time. In the words of Dr. Jennifer King Rice, there is no grander challenge than ensuring that every child has access to high-quality education. That starts with access to high-quality and diverse educators. You are models of this grand challenge. In my role working with our most challenging students, there are definitely some grand challenges that you will face as you move into your careers. First, and in my opinion foremost, there is a mental health crisis affecting our children across the nation. This is profound and pervasive to a degree that I have never experienced in all of my years in special education. Second, sadly, literacy skills of so many of our children remain a significant roadblock to their future success as students and members of society. Each and every one of you will face these grand challenges in the classroom and as educators. That said, you have learned a great deal through your time at the College of Education, but you've also learned how to learn, how to investigate, research, and apply that knowledge to practice. One example is the Maryland Initiative for Literacy and Equity, known as MILE, the grand challenge expertly led by Professor Dr. Bolger. This work is essential to solving the literacy gap, not only in Maryland, but the nation as well. Follow the research. One piece of advice I have for you is to make it a goal to subscribe to a professional organization and make a habit of reading research journals. That knowledge will inform your decisions and how to best instruct your students. Take advantage of training, courses, and mentorship opportunities. Also, keep a journal this first year and years beyond. What went well? What do you want to change? Set a plan for improving each and every year. Over time, you will amass quite a repertoire of knowledge and skills to use in your work. In the words of Carl Jung, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. Self-reflection is critical to your future success as educators. Finally, learn as much as you can about developing a growth mindset in your students. There is no greater tool in a teacher's toolbox to help students develop the grit and resilience they often lack. In the words of one of my favorite educators, Rita Pearson, every kid needs a champion. In many cases, you will be the only one that stands between failure and success for your students. Be the champion the University of Maryland School of Education has empowered you to be. You have no idea how much we need each of you, more today than ever. Thank you for choosing this path in life, and God bless you on your journey.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gasky. Now it is my pleasure to present our Spring 2023 graduate student speaker, Ms. Taylor Wigglesworth. Ms. Wigglesworth is graduating with a Master of Education degree in elementary education. And during her time at the University of Maryland, she has continuously made the Dean's List and was selected to serve as the student representative to the Teacher Leader Research and Education Committee. She was also nominated and awarded the Maryland Teacher of Promise for the Maryland State Department of Education based on her commitment to teach in Maryland, her high academic record, and pre-service teaching abilities. After graduation, Taylor will be teaching at a Title I elementary school in Howard County. Taylor?
Thank you, Dr. Griffin. It is my honor to deliver this commencement speech for this incredible group of scholars and their families and friends. Graduating from a nationally ranked graduate school is something to be incredibly proud of. And with that accomplishment, we are all well suited to enter the fields of education. For some of us, like myself, being a teacher and an educator has been a lifelong dream. And when I say lifelong, I mean it. I would come home from school and pretend to be a teacher in my basement with my overhead projector and dollar store decorations that my mom so graciously bought for me and let me turn our basement into a classroom. It was there that I would invite the neighborhood kids to come be my students, one of which is here today, a few weeks away from his very own high school graduation. And for some people, this is a career change, continuing education, or a newfound dream. But whatever that dream is for you, we are all taking that next step into our dreams. For our future educators, our communities are in desperate need of strong and passionate educators who are ready to push back against traditional classroom structures and provide students with meaningful, active, and care-filled learning environments. We need educators who build relationships and show their students that they care through thoughtful planning and instruction that is culturally responsive and student-centered. Yes, a round of applause for that one. And for our graduates who are entering other education-related fields, your work is equally as important, challenging, and meaningful. The work that we are committing to together requires that we show up daily to support and uplift others. That work can be really demanding, but also super rewarding. Knowing that our fields require this challenging daily work, it's so important to remember to give ourselves grace through it all. Any job can take up as much space as you allow it. But if one thing is guaranteed, it's that we will all make mistakes. We can look back at our diplomas and at the faces of our students or the people that you serve to remind ourselves of the work that we put in to being a graduate of the University of Maryland's College of Education. We can use that diploma as a symbol of our commitment to education and to each other as we enter the workforce together, united. The future is so promising with all of you, my peers, becoming leaders in the fields of education. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Wigglesworth. Ms. Wigglesworth is joined today by her family and her friends. Would you please either stand or wave and be recognized? Congratulations to all of you.
At At this time, we will recognize our 2022-2023 graduates. Will those receiving a doctoral or master's degree please rise? Dr. Megan Piercy will present the graduate degree recipients.
Dean Griffin, in accordance with the recommendations of the graduate faculty, I present to you those students who have successfully completed all graduation requirements and are recipients of doctoral degrees and master's degrees.
Dr. Piercy, I acknowledge the recommendations of the graduate faculty, and I am pleased to extend congratulations to each graduate upon completion of the doctoral degree and the master's degree.
Doctoral candidates, please proceed to the platform at this time, and master's degree candidates, please remain seated. Ms. Brittany Berry will announce each department as the doctoral graduates from that department approach the microphone. She will also introduce the chair of that department. Advisors' names are read following each student's name. Advisors will hood their doctoral student. Department chairs will present the diploma to each student. Dean Griffin will greet each student. Excuse me.
Department of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education, Dr. William Liu, Chair. Program of Counseling, Psychology, and School Psychology, Samantha Sommer. Hooded by Dr. Hetty Taglassi. Alexandria Travis Delahanty, hooded by Dr. Hetty Taglassi. Kristen Meyering, hooded by Dr. Colleen O'Neill. Chen Yu, hooded by Dr. Colleen O'Neill. Justin Hillman, hooded by Dr. Dennis Kibligan. Raghu Jason Wong, hooded by Dr. Robert Lint. Jeremy Gombin Sperling, hooded by Dr. Steve Cleese. Program of Higher Education, Student Affairs, and International Education Policy. Brendan DeCoster, hooded by Dr. Jing Lin. Annie Rappaport, hooded by Dr. Jing Lin. Aaron Sorensen, hooded by Dr. Jing Lin. Stephanie Breen, hooded by Dr. Kimberly Griffin. Moya Malcolm, hooded by Dr. Kimberly Griffin. Antoinette Newsom, hooded by Dr. Kimberly Griffin. Patrice Green, hooded by Dr. Bridget Turner Kelly. Ashley Hickson Clark, hooded by Dr. Bridget Turner Kelly. Jia Zhang, hooded by Dr. Julia Park. Jose Ortiz, hooded by Dr. Kelly Cummings, Program of Special Education. Department of Human Development and Quantitative Methodology, Dr. Laura Stapleton, Chair. Program of Human Development, Rachel Barkin, hooded by Dr. Geeta Ramani. Jacqueline Glidden, hooded by Dr. Melanie Killen. Riley Sims, hooded by Dr. Melanie Killen. Benjamin Rickles, hooded by Dr. Donald Bolger. Laura Jimenez Parra, hooded by Dr. Brenda Jones Harden. Program of Quantitative Methodology, Measurements, and Statistics, Christina Cassidy, hooded by Dr. Laura Stapleton. Wei Mong Wong, hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Herring. Chen Tian, hooded by Dr. Yang Liu. Department of Teaching and Learning Policy and Leadership, Dr. Nihat Polat, Chair. Program of Teaching and Learning Policy and Leadership, Erica Aparaka Kankan Ange, hooded by Dr. Andrew Elby. Kenyatta Crenshaw, hooded by Dr. Andrew Elby. Kanoi Bunny, hooded by Dr. Tara Brown. Kristen Liu, hooded by Dr. Lawrence Clark. Margaret Walton, hooded by Dr. Janet Walco. Kelly Ivy, hooded by Dr. Ebony Terrell Shockley. Sean Gruber, hooded by Dr. Andrew Brantlinger. William Viviani, hooded by Dr. Andrew Brantlinger. Jia Shuang Song, hooded by Dr. Jeff Maxwan. Tara Johnston, hooded by Dr. John O'Flahavan. Jennifer Himmel, hooded by Dr. John O'Flahavan. Sammy Yum, hooded by Dr. John O'Flahavan. Francisco Lagos Marin, hooded by Dr. David Blazer. Kayla Beal, hooded by Dr. Campbell Scribner. Genevieve De Cruz, hooded by Dr. Rosina Zamora-Liu. Blake O'Neill Turner, hooded by Dr. Rosina Zamora-Liu. Alexis Morgan Young, hooded by Dr. Tara Brown. Thank you. Nardos Gabrab, hooded by Dr. Tara Brown. Deborah Delavan, hooded by Dr. Francine Holtgren. Program of Education in School System Leadership, Brandon Lauer, hooded by Dr. Douglas Anthony.
Please join me in a round of applause for our doctoral degree recipients.
Master's degree candidates, please rise and proceed to the platform at this time.
Department of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education, Dr. William Liu Chair. Program of Counseling Psychology, School Psychology, and School Counseling, Jacob Adams. Dakota Bulldozer. Grace Carlin. Jessica Anderson. Angelina Peterson. Riley McLean. Jonathan Irias Puerto. Sarah Lauritsen. Catherine Guardado. Christine Jackson. Isabel Ruiz Quintanilla. Lucy Allen. Elizabeth Grossman. Alyssa Bauer. Program of Higher Education, Student Affairs, and International Policy. Adriana Fihu. Jada Anderson. Justin Maria Amores Vega. Joyce Hyung Jang. Daniel Joseph Stott. Emily Chang. Miriam Fraga. Ashley Mena. Aaron Hooker. Madison Thurston. Grace C. Riley. Melanie Ashton. Zhang Nguyen. Joey Havoc. Sopiko Beriashvili. Yana Shapailo. Alana Ebert Zavos. Joa Chen. Balal Ahmed Nouri. Mackie Holler. Catalina Moraga. Program of Special Education, Astrid Ines Delgado. Rebecca Barbara Webb. Megan Smith. Jessica Mostowski. Department of Human Development and Quantitative Methodology, Dr. Laura Stapleton, Chair. Program of Human Development, Alyssa Barrios. Frederica Maria Camille. Christina Elliott. Jennifer Wright. Jennifer Herrera. Iris Gomez. Lisa Mears. Laura Lund. Lauren Clark. Laura Penn. Tony Madrid. Kimberly Burgess. Brianna Wilson. Program of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership, Raekwon Davis. Ariel Rivers. Alex Pugnali. Caitlin Doler. Leanna Burston. Brittany Woodard. Tierra Merritt. Christine Alexander. Masters of Curriculum and Instruction, Elliot Hefty. Karina Hernandez. Christina Levine. Yulia Luca. Nelson Medrano. Jasmine Marr. Birdie Lynn Niner. Jason Skill. Macaulay Brown. Ashley Barrientos. Ayala Stone. Sonia Swami. Rebecca Sukert. Eve Kavalov. Maria McGee. Ray Saksaki. Rosemary Cunningham. Olivia Guerreri. Peyton Hull. Garrett Mogi. Alexander Saltzman. Danielle Mangum. Christina Huang. Anna Mayer. Kirsten Highsmith. Julianne McAdams. Josiah Simpson. Gregory Rayland. Fariha Manzoor. Department of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership, Dr. Nihat Polat, Chair. Program of Curriculum and Instruction, Taylor Wigglesworth, Teacher of Promise. Caroline Hanrahan. Taylor Harris. Kendi Bino. Gabriella Duncan. Mary Ann Ryan. Ina Llanos. Madeline Bard. Sydney Rourke. Carolyn Moses Hollingsworth. David Hodgkinson. Afua Frempong. Jordana Wilson. Aisha Talon. Jacqueline Degramont, Teacher of Promise. Wei Yi Song. Chauncey Yan. Ji Yi Mo. Yan Brindle. Yuna Jung. Bettina Aruga Tegui. Michael Johnson. Marianne Calderon. Megan Amaya. Alisa Ehrenstein. Andrea Banks. Patience Quaning. Francis Arbaiza Rodriguez. Gabby Portillo. Melissa Martinez. Sean Rotter. Lauren Vormack. Sydney Buell. Haley Walters, Teacher of Promise. Daniela Hagan. Diane Lee. Sarah Healy. Bryony Hollingsworth.
Please join me in a round of applause for Summer 2022, Winter 2022, and Spring 2023 graduate degree recipients. Now, everyone, I am very, very aware that I am the last thing standing between you and the end of this wonderful ceremony. And I don't want to delay the hugs or the celebrations any longer than absolutely necessary. So I promise I will keep my comments very brief. But I could not let this tremendous moment pass without saying my own words of congratulations and wishing you all well as you take the next steps in your respective journeys. Graduations are important moments. They are not only celebrations of all you have accomplished, and believe me, you all have given us so much to celebrate and be proud of. There are also opportunities for us to speak life into our hopes and dreams, not only for all of you, but also for our collective future. I know I speak for our whole EdTerp's community when I say we have treasured the opportunity to work and learn with each and every one of you. Your brilliance, your engagement, and your commitment to leaving the world better than you found it, these qualities inspire us. Trust yourselves. Trust your knowing. You are prepared. You are ready to transform our schools and our society as educators, counselors, scholars, policymakers, and leaders. Truly know the importance of your presence and your commitment to this journey. The work you do each day has the capacity to change lives. You'll be on the front lines of efforts to meet all students' needs and close equity gaps in societal outcomes. You will develop and lead initiatives that create safer and more inclusive learning environments, allowing all to thrive. And you will guide us as we resist existential threats to our planet and to our democracy. Indeed, the work you've been prepared to do will transform lives and communities. The work you've been prepared to do will change our world. And graduates, remember that your impact is exponential. Our college is unique in that it touches every person, every discipline, and every profession. As future teachers, school leaders, counselors, and researchers, your presence will be felt for generations. Never forget that you all are catalysts. Your work, your thinking, your care, your compassion, and your commitment are critical to solving the grandest challenges of our time and advancing us towards a just and more equitable future. Choosing a career, especially one related to education, takes more than one yes. You have to say yes lots of times. You have to say yes every single day. And I am so proud of every time that you've said yes, for every yes that brought you to this moment. We've seen you try, we've seen you fail, and we've seen you keep trying. We've seen your hard work, we've watched you grow stronger. Your presence in this room today is living proof that you can indeed do hard things. And as we all know, there are still hard tasks to accomplish, hills to climb, and tough days to get through. But as you leave us today, I hope you carry the knowledge, strength, and spirit with you that helps you to continue to say yes, not just one more time, every day. And if you need some help finding your way to yes, know that we're all here to remind you of your passion, of your purpose, and just how enough you already are. Congratulations, everyone. We are so proud of you and all that you are becoming. Do well, be well, and live well. Thank you very much. And as I promised, I conclude our ceremony. So in a moment, we will recess out.
Please rise and remain standing for the recessional until the platform party and faculty have left the platform. Oh.